Hi honeys, and welcome back to Alchemy Games. I hope that everybody is doing well. I hope that you are enjoying your rising, your afternoon, your evening, wherever you may find yourself in this video finds you. So we are back for another general collective reading, my loves. Please do keep in mind that these messages are in fact general, so please take only the parts that fit you best and leave the rest for someone else to have a taste of the test, my loves. So let's grab some energy and then jump into this reading, honey. Okay, let's get some tarot first to see what's going on in this energy. Invite some energy in. Divine Masters, Keepers of Ancient Wisdom, I call on you now. Thank you for revealing to me what I need to know. I am willing to listen. I am willing to be teachable. And so it is. Ashe, ashe, ashe. So big energy of bad investments. Okay, someone is definitely regretting investing in something or someone. So it's giving big energy of when it all falls down. So King of Swords. This King of Swords been in this energy, okay? This has a lot to do with an investigation, okay? Someone's facing like real life jail time because of this little heist that they decided to participate in. And this feels like an extended family. So your family is getting caught up, the in-laws, the friends that they worked with, like, and people are getting caught up that are close to you. Like, these are people that you know. These are people that you're going to witness their karma, okay? The Lovers and the Reverse. Yeah, because someone's trying to get you to trust them. This King of Swords, he's trying to get a victory by way of getting you to trust. Like, this person needs you to, like, cooperate. You know what I'm saying? But it coming out in the reverse is like you're not cooperating with whatever this person wants. Okay? Because they want something from you. They want you to say something, maybe publicly. Like, they want to hear some kind of words come out of your mouth. There's something publicly that they want you to say, do, or maybe they want to change your public appearance. This could have something to do, like, if you're appearing in court, they want to alter what you're going to say. We have Five of Swords here, bully, because they need your help, okay? I'm feeling like all of this public is the courthouse, like you standing in front of strangers, but it feels like this is court, okay? Somebody wants to affect what you're going to say in court, but they can't get close enough to do that with the Lovers in the Reverse. They can't get you to trust them or get you to, like, hash it out or work it out, okay? They need you to compromise, and I don't see that you're doing it, okay? Because this person has been actively bullying you. This could be a star, someone in the spotlight, but I'm reading this star card more as, like, help. Like, someone needs your help with something. That's why they're, like, fiending for this compromise energy, because they need your help. They need you to say a certain thing in court, okay? Three of Wands and the Reverse. But somebody doesn't have any foresight. Somebody's, like, making plans in this Page of Wands, but they don't have any foresight. Like, they need more information. Maybe someone is trying to test the water, see where you stand. Maybe someone's not clear about where you stand. Or someone has been blocked from traveling towards you. This is why they don't, like, someone has been blocked from your energy. So they can't project anymore. They can't read you anymore. So if this is someone who's trying to temperature check you, or even somebody who's getting readings done on you, they can't see anything. So they can't formulate, like, a good enough plan because they can't really see what's going on in your energy. They don't have any foresight, and they can't come towards you. They've been blocked energetically because of all of this Five of Swords energy, because they kept bullying you. Ace of Wands, yeah. They're blocked from seeing anything in regards to your new beginning, anything that's coming in towards you. All your new stuff is being protected from this person and their energy, because your spiritual team knows that this person is still trying to bully you. Even this is a form of bullying. They're trying to get close. They're trying to create a scenario where you trust them so that they can manipulate what you're going to say about them. And that's, like, not going down like that. This is why you're being guarded with this Knight of Wands energy. This is why you have this boundary. I'm telling you, there's a spiritual and a physical like, restraining order on this motherfucker. Yeah, and all they bullshit. It is a restraining order on this person and all they bullshit, because they trying to bring, you see you in this Ace of Wands energy, just you solo dolo manifesting shit, and this motherfucker want to come in with all these wands Like, can you use your magic wand to clean up my shit? This is what this person wants from you. So that I can get a new beginning. What the fuck? But this is someone feeling weighed down by their own foolish actions. Yes, do they feel like it's foolish now? Certainly. But more so, these people need help. They feel they're looking at you as the star. They're looking at you as like the help. That's a lot. 4 swords here. So something has being laid to rest. Whatever the reason why you're rejecting this person's energy, if this is an ex-lover, ex-family member, whatever it is, it's an ex-soul tie, okay? Who is desperate to get back into your energy. I feel like you would know who this is, okay? They're desperately trying to get back into your energy because they are involved in this shit that's going on in court, okay? You have stomped out whatever court is. You don't trust this person. You just don't. So you're in this 4 swords energy where you have laid this thing completely to rest. And this is forcing this person to retreat, okay? The strength here, because now it's like tension. Now it's like tension because you know about the fact that they know for sure that you know that they were trying to bully you out of something. Queen of Cups energy. They know that you're highly intuitive, and they know what you were doing in Hermit. And they also know about this investigation as well. Look at this. The High Priestess to the Fool energy. So there's a couple issues here that's causing them tension. One, you are not participating in this lover's dynamic. This person cannot convince you to trust them. Okay? So that's their first obstacle. Second obstacle is they can't get any readings on you. They have no foresight about what you're doing and what's coming in towards you, so that, and it's like that for a reason, because they can't block it if they don't know what it is, okay? This is weighing them down, this 10 of Wands energy. So they're being forced to retreat. They know that you know it's causing tension. They see your third eye. They're seeing, like, intuitively you're picking up on all of this shit. And I'm telling you, it's this investigation. They need you to say a certain thing in investigation, but also being aware that you know what the truth is. So basically, this person is going to ask you to lie for them. Because if you have clarity in this High Priestess energy, you already know what it is. You've already seen through some kind of illusion. This motherfucker is going to try to ask you if you could lie. If you could balance, if you could... This motherfucker is stupid as hell. If you could juggle the fucking truth, bro. Okay, when this investigator come in and talk to you, can you please just say this shit? They're trying to sway this decision. Somebody's trying to get to you before this investigator does. King of Wands, the leader of this group, or someone's taking the lead action to do something. What's up with this King of Wands? This could be the person coming in to ask you. This King of Wands could be this motherfucker with all the 10 of Wands on their back because they're feeling exposed. Because they took some kind of a bribe, or they took some kind of a money, or this is them, again, needing some kind of help from you. I'm telling you. They need your help with this investigation. They need you to say something specific. It's like, I'm exposed. We have 8 of Cups here. Walk away from the justice system. So someone's going to ask you, this is this energy of someone who's going to ask you to settle quietly. Like someone is also trying to, see, this is all this curious to know how you feel about something. Someone wants to know how you would feel about settling something privately. This feels like some kind of under the table, I don't know. This feels like some kind of settlement energy. Don't go to court on my ass. Walk away from going to court. Can we just settle this out of court? This is someone who's willing, who wants to know if you're willing to accept an Ace of Pentacles under the moon. This is literally what that just popped in my head. This is what this feels like to me. Walk away from trying to get justice. Walk away from, like, speaking your truth. Don't show up in court. You know, just don't press any charges. Let's just settle this right now. And then you go in court and just say you don't want to press charges. This is what this motherfucker wants you to do. They want you to walk away from speaking about this fucking betrayal. I'm telling you, somebody's coming to make you an offer. Which, if you accept, is going to end up betraying yourself. Because why the hell would you make a moon offer with this bitch when the sun is already out here? Why the hell would you make a moon offer with a bitch when the sun is already out here? Like I said, you're already in High Priestess energy. You know the truth. And if you are wavering on this, whether or not you should make this decision to accept this offer, you already know what the truth is. So you accepting a fucking offer under the moon is you going against your own intuition, and that's gonna only lead you to one result: getting fucked up. So you could do that shit if you want to. You could Ten of Swords your own intuition by accepting this offer under the moon from this motherfucker if you want to. But I'm telling you right now, if you take this dirty ass money and this bribe, it's gonna come out in investigation anyway, and now you're gonna look hella guilty. So that's completely up to you. But you have some kind of offer that's coming in. Somebody's gonna bribe you and ask you to walk away and to not say anything when it comes to this court. When this investigator comes and asks you some kind of questions, this could even be a lawyer. I cannot make this shit up. The fucking moon, bitch. I'm telling you. And it came out in reverse. That's what I said. There is no more moon. The sun is already out here. You cannot have the sun and the moon existing in the same plan at the same time, bitch. The sun is already out here. So there is no such thing as doing anything in this moon energy. So anybody accepting bribes from this point, you know you done. You know you're a done bun, because you're literally... You see that this is already in the death energy. If you're still accepting bribes from anybody in this group, especially this nut-ass King of Wands, you fucking your own shit up. Like, if you don't know that by now, that there are no secrets, then that's on you. That's completely on you. You just completely illogical at this point. 2 Wands on the bottom. Yeah, the plan has been seen. So you accepting offers on a plan that's already seen. Come on, bro. That math ain't mathing. That math is not mathing. It ain't mathing, bro. It ain't mathing. Look at this shit. The Magician to the Devil. I'm telling you. Somebody trying to make you a toxic ass piece of shit offer. At this point, they're just trying to find gullible ass people that will accept this Page of Pentacles, this offer, because the more people that they get to willingly sacrifice themselves, the longer they feel like they're buying themselves more time. And I hate to say it like that, but that's what they're doing. If anybody who accepts this offer, you're accepting your own sacrifices. This person is literally buying time because he knows how close this motherfucker is coming in fast on that ass. Do you see what I'm saying? So this person is just trying to buy time by way of any gullible, foolish soul that will say yes to this nut-ass contract to do this shit. Then hey, that's on them. And I mean, it's sort of kind of like true. So that's why you got to watch your own back, because if you expecting these motherfuckers making these deals to do it, have your best interest, you playing a wrong game. We have mental hospital here on the bottom. Child, listen here. I'm trying to tell you. This energy getting so crazy. People are getting so desperate. There's not even any thought process into what they're doing anymore. This is what I mean. There's no more thought process. At this point, it's full-blown fucking demonic possession. And I'm not saying that to joke. I'm saying that to for real. Okay? I'm saying that to for real, because this kind of energy is like anybody with a little glimmer of soul left would recognize defeat and walk away. There's nothing left in these people who are still going this hard. Mental hospital. There's nothing left in these people. What's going on with this mental hospital? Because somebody holding on too tight. Somebody's literally allowing their brain to just dissolve into mush, trying to come after you, because this person is refusing to let you go. They're holding on so tight to you that this person's going to end up in a mental hospital, or they already are. Like, somebody could be calling the peoples on them. This person may need some kind of a checkup. Like, there's people around them that's concerned about their mental health. Somebody could be talking to this person and like, maybe you do need to go see a shrink, go see a therapist. Maybe you do need to check yourself into something. Like, the obsession is becoming like, it's not like a quiet obsession, it's a loud obsession. And this is what I mean by, like, people are around them are seeing it. They're seeing how hard these people are holding on to you, and this plan that's already been seen and done failed. It's like people around them are really questioning, like, what the hell is wrong with you? But this person's heart is broken. This person broke their own heart trying to force you into some kind of crazy ass conflict. Didn't I tell you? Gullible. This person, This person was hoping that you're going to be as gullible as they are, okay? Because this person is so gullible. The fact that they allowed themselves to go down this track with these karmic ass people, they broke their own heart. They really thought that there was some way that they were going to boss you into some kind of a binding contract with them, force you to have children. What the hell is this? Paid money. This is somebody who paid money for you to have their children. This is one of these people that's part of this group, okay? If you have kids by this person who's spiraling out, this baby dad that's been in the energy all day today, okay? This person paid this friends group money to have kids by you, like to be basically for you. Like the reason why this person feels like they're so attached to you is because they feel like, I paid for you. This is this nigga. I paid for you. This is what he's telling this 11th house of idiots. I paid for that person. What you mean I can't have them? This false sense of power. Because they exchanged some money, gave them money to somebody else. That means that they really feel like they owned you. Like they really feel like they bought you and that you're their property. I'm telling you. They paid their friends money for you to be manageable, and you're not. And so this person has a problem. This is crazy as hell. I paid for this person to be manageable, to be dimmed out, to have my babies so that I can feed off of them for the rest of my life. I'm telling you, this is this fucking nut ass leader. He want a refund because you ain't manageable. This fool want a fucking refund. He want to talk to the manager. I paid money, bitch, over and over again. I paid you money. What you mean? Cracking up. Ain't no fucking way. I can't make it up. I paid you money on a regular basis for this contract. What you mean? This person is refusing to accept defeat, bro. Contract, side piece, and then they inheritance, and this bitch want to reconcile because there's hella evidence. I'm telling you, it's this nut ass husband and wife. This motherfucker married, involved in mad other shit, and he's stalking his star. That's why he keeps looking at you as healing, because that's what he bought you for. He bought you so that you can heal all of this shit, so that he can run around the planet doing karmic nasty shit. And then come home and dump all his karmic shit on you under your protection. I'm telling you, this is what they pay for Earth Angel energy for, protection. So that they can go out and do the dumb shit and then come back in with their demonic shit under your covering. And this bitch feels like I done lost my umbrella. Bitch, where's the shade? Because right now, they sitting in the sun and they do not like it. Somebody want their money back. Like somebody literally bought a slave and they want their money back. You see how these people yo, that's crazy as hell. This leader has been trying to like fulfill this contract. Like this leader is finding a million different ways to try to like complete this contract. Like this person is going full demon mode on you, trying to get you into lower vibrations to break your heart, to unbreak this person's heart. And it's not working. This is this magician. This is the magician that keeps watching you, trying to figure out a new plan, coming up with all of the ideas. The Page of Wands trying to come up with different ideas of how to read you and how to, but this magician is being blocked. So they can't go demon time on you because they can't even see. This is this leader. This is this leader who's somewhere in hiding because I feel like a lot of his contracts are like going haywire. A lot of the people, because he runs some kind of handlers organization. Like his kind of organized crime is he provides handlers, people who are trained to be toxic bitches. And then he just dispersed these motherfuckers to anybody's toxic family who needs to tear down another person, or just simply don't like somebody, or want to get some action in on a life certificate or some stupid shit like this. This is what this motherfucker runs. And all of their handlers are like getting handled. So he ain't got no control left, bruh. But there's something about a particular contract here of someone who's completely innocent and unknowing, okay? The problem here is this person who's obsessed with you, they're gonna blow the lid off of the whole like organization because of how like tight they're holding on to you and refusing to let you go. It's kind of like blowing it up for like everybody. What is this surveillance? They're watching you. I'm telling you. You didn't even know it. These motherfuckers been watching you like a motherfucker, bro. Jealousy and envy. Relocation. I told you. This is this motherfucker who's somewhere overseas. This person, I kept getting Egypt in my pre-shuffle, my mini deck. Somebody could either be of Egyptian descent or somebody's hiding out literally in Egypt, okay? But they relocated away from this contract. I'm telling you, it's the same energy I was picking up from the first reading I did earlier today. Somebody is trying to put as much distance as possible between them and this contract because of how they're connected to this inheritance in your bloodline. Somebody is going to have to tell the truth. So this could be somebody who is actually attached to your bloodline. Some kind of relative that you never known of or some shit like that. Because it's like they're teaching the same thing that they do. They're violating one of their family members and then they teach other families how to violate their family members. You know what I'm saying? We have Lotus energy here. You're somebody, this is what I'm saying. Even in all of this darkness, you were still able to bloom, okay? You were still able to learn your lessons, okay? You were still able to learn how to deal with these demons and how to play the demon game and win, okay? You learned a lot of fucking tricks with all of these different color size fucking idiots being thrown in your direction. So now I feel like you know how to let things go and these people don't. But the only thing that's left on the table right now is honesty, and somebody's gonna tell the truth. I feel like somebody, this person who's like holding on too tight to you, this mental hospital energy, they're gonna just tell the truth about everything. I'm telling you, it's this person who's so upset with you, and the person who cannot let you go. They're gonna end up just giving up everybody if they haven't already. Aggressive. Look at this. Aggressive identity theft. This new recruit, I'm telling you, it's the old heads versus the new heads, okay? The new ones that came in and didn't really know what was going on, these are the ones who felt like they walked into something that was already existing and already going on. The ones like at the top who are stealing your inheritance, it's a totally different thing. These new recruits that they were adding in to help continue to steal your identity and maintain this fraudulent POA and all of this shit, they're in a very aggressive energy. They want to fight because they feel like their world is being blown up. Because it is. So it's, they feel like, what do I have to lose? You somewhere in a fucking overseas like a bitch chilling, and I'm over here getting my ass kicked by this court shit. So all these new recruits feel like the leader is the one who really needs to take the fall. The leader is the one who needs to tell the truth. So this is how the minions feel. This is how all the recruits feel about this leader. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, this leader left. I'm telling you, it's this fucking emperor energy. It's the teacher. He taught all these motherfuckers how to do this shit. And he swore by this dumb ass, dark ass magic that he was doing because he got to win once or twice. He ran around showing all these people, child, most of his money, he was flexing off of false money because the money he was flexing on was yours. But in his mind, it was his. I mean, hey, I played the game and I guess you wasn't smart enough to catch on. But now that you have caught the fuck on, this motherfucker somewhere looking stupid, being out. I'm trying to tell you, this motherfucker set these people up and then just left them. And that's why everybody is coming after this leader. Like, are you out of your mind? Like, you better tell the truth about what's really going on here. I paid you money and this shit is going crazy. I'm losing my starseed, bitch. I want my money back. This is some kind of weird ass fucking... This is a bunch of people with money that don't have no idea what to do with it, bro. I made a mistake. Accountability. They want this leader to say publicly, this is this public thing. They want this leader to say publicly that they made a mistake. They want this leader to publicly take accountability for something. This is the Six of Wands energy. They want this leader to publicly take accountability and say that they made a mistake and take some accountability. This is what the people want. Tell me more about this leader. The copycats. Look at this. Somebody who cheated their way to get into a house, or somebody was cheating with someone and they kept it a secret, cheating with the copycat. There's several copycat energies, okay? Because we know it was print 1,000 million times, okay? This legion of copycats that this leader created, they want this bitch to take accountability and say that they made a mistake, okay? But if this leader takes accountability and says that they made a mistake with them, it's like they would have to take accountability for all this shit that their Ten of Pentacles. This is why this leader is hiding, because they're concerned about their Ten of Pentacles. And this is why everybody's looking at this person like, you up there hiding because you trying to protect your Ten of Pentacles. What about our Ten of Pentacles, bitch? This is how the minions feel. Like, what the fuck about us? Like, what are you doing? Because if the leader takes accountability, they will have to give up everything. There's somebody that then created their whole entire stability. There's some kind of house here, land, property that belongs to you, and somebody's living on your shit. And they cheated you the fuck out of it by using these copycats, because what they didn't realize is what the copycats didn't realize is that they were being used for a much bigger plot. So that this motherfucker, this leader at the top, could still maintain all of their facade of being a whatever, when in actuality they suck. And the only reason why they have any kind of money or any of this shit is because they stole it from you. That's literally all that it is. And this is what people are finding out. So this is the biggest fucking copycat. This leader, he's the biggest fucking copycat. He's the biggest copycat. He's the original copycat. He's your first copycat. This bitch is going to jail, bro. I'm trying to tell you. Somebody ass is going to jail. A fallen ass angel. You might win some, but you just lost one. I'm telling you. This leader is the original copycat, and they're going to jail. Everybody is making sense of how all these minions add up, and it all leads back to this nut ass leader. Love gone astray. Somebody see someone's true colors? The original karmic ass reader. I'm telling you, bro. The original karmic reader. And you see straight through this person. And I don't mean a reader on YouTube, okay? I'm talking about someone who pretends to have some kind of spiritual gifts. And they may or they may not, but they intentionally manipulate the energy to work with dark energies, to work with demonic forces, to do their bidding. This is a karmic reader. It doesn't have to be anybody who even has any idea what spirituality is. These are the kind of people who are gullible enough to do this motherfucker's bidding. Know what the light is. Have awareness of what's right, but intentionally choose to do what's wrong for their own selfish gains. So, the biggest fucking karmic reader is finna go to jail. This is why this person is staying and hiding, because they know. They know. This karmic reader was the one, the original karmic reader, your original copycat, was the one that was handing out all of these bribes to all of these people. And some of them are already in jail. Some of them are already in jail, and they are confused about what's happening here. They're confused why they're not getting help. Because remember I was saying a couple of reasons ago how there were so many people in this energy reaching out for help. It's this leader. They're asking this leader, this teacher, the one who taught them how to do all of this shit, for help, and he's ignoring these bitches. That was icing on the cake, and that's why everybody is like, fuck it then. I'm gonna just tell the truth because I'm sitting in jail anyway, or I'm about to go to jail anyway. Fuck it. I'm just about to truth bomb it up. And that's what this feels like. Tell me more. They are so confused why this person is not helping them. They're so confused, and it's because this person is embarrassed because they can't help them. They know they can't. They're not willing to say it out of their mouth that they cannot help these people, but they're embarrassed because they cannot come up against you. You are being backed and assisted in your rising. That's your that's your ancestors. This is your grandparents are heavy in this energy. And they want revenge on this bitch who put this fucking job out on your life and treated you like you was some kind of AI robot or some shit. This person is embarrassed. That's why they're hiding. They're embarrassed. We have the sister here. Game over for a sister and a soulmate. Now, that shit came out beautiful. It's game over for a sister and one of your soulmates, child. They're going to jail. Embarrassed as a bitch, okay? This person could have been cheating, like, with this sister. A soulmate could have been cheating with the sister. Bottom line, medicine man, medicine woman, and that could be like how they created this disease that they're spreading around. Or somebody has concluded something with this partnership. Mind games. Because see, this is the two. See, this is this baby dad's sister energy or ex and sister energy that was fucking around with each other behind your back because they thought that it was just going to be so hilarious for whatever reason. Meatball. They thought that it was going to be like affect you in some kind of way, that they were fooling around and doing all this fraud shit behind your back. Why would anybody be jealous of two bitches going to jail? These people don't think about this shit. They just really don't. Their mindset is so childish here. It's like, it's so childish here. Like, somebody thought that it was going to be cute. Like, I'm going to get pregnant by your ex and we're going to be thieves behind your back. It's so like, what grade, how old, where your mama at, like ass energy. You know what I'm saying? Like, who raised you type energy. Why the fuck would you give a fuck about somebody that you broke up with? You want nothing to do with. Why would you care about what that person does? Even if it is a sister. Even if this was a situation where things were cool and you energetically broke up with somebody, you realize that person is not for you, you are not for this person, and your sister happens to find some kind of like connection to this motherfucker, and it's whatever connection that they want it to be, why would you feel slighted by that? I don't understand how people carry these attachments like with them, especially if you're breaking up with somebody. If I'm breaking up with you, why would you think that I'm still holding any kind of attachment that would make me feel sad about you getting anybody pregnant? Like, I don't give a fuck who it is. Why would the collective give a shit? But in their petty ass mind, because they would give a shit if you ended up having a baby by someone else or moving on, they would 100% give a shit. 100% it would bother them to their core. So it's like they only know how to affect you in the ways that would affect them. And in their mind, if you so much as slept with somebody else and they found out about it, they would lose their fucking mind. More or less you getting pregnant by somebody else, they would lose their fucking mind. This motherfucker is literally driving himself into a mental hospital because he can't talk to you. Imagine. These motherfuckers is going to jail. I don't even got nothing else to say. Look at this return to sender ass energy. Expect a bag. Look at this shit. Expect a bag. Or look at this church. They're going through some kind of return to sender because this church or mosque hasn't been paid. They've been, that's another thing. There's no shut up money. So the mosque that lied for these people, or the religious organization that lied for these people, like in the community, when this investigation, because remember, they already asked people in the neighborhood about this investigation. They've already done an investigation. This is investigation number 2, 3, 4, 5. You know what I'm saying? And motherfuckers is changing their stories. This is why there's somebody who's either trying to come to you or to someone else in this energy and pay them money to either not show up, not participate, don't show up as a witness, or to just altogether drop this case and let's settle this behind the scenes. What is this church mosque? Throwing salt. I'm telling you, they paid this religious organization to throw salt on your name to collaborate this story for this power of attorney. And this religious organization is not getting paid anymore. So they feel like they ain't got shit to lose. Look at this shit. Drugs, be loved, framed. They told people that you are a drug addict. That's what this religious organization, when the feds asked them, they told people that you were a drug addict. That's the salt that they threw for the money that they were paid. They told this motherfucker you was a drug addict. and that you were a scammer. You were running around framing people to get the best case scenario for this organized crime. That's crazy as hell. A whole fucking church or mosque gonna lie with their raggedy halitosis ass mouth and say that you was a drug dealer and a scammer. But there's been some kind of pure evidence that these people took this bribe. I told you, it's these people getting caught up for this bribe money, paying these people on a consistent basis for their silence. That's what they're getting fucked up for. And that's how the courts are realizing, damn, this motherfucker paid so many people to like make this story seem believable. It's insane. It's like they're still pulling a string and it's still pulling. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like a non-stop fucking thing to steal your pentacles, because this motherfucker at the top that's fronting with your money needs to look like he's something other than a piece of shit. Telling you, bro. It was all an effort to steal your pentacles. I keep seeing children. Somebody's trying to use their children behind the scenes to get an advantage. So somebody's trying to get into the ear of your children, okay, to try to get some kind of advantage to collaborate. So this is this person who's either got this person pregnant. This person that they was trying to make you jealous with is now become like their worst nightmare, because this person is using this child to like force them to stay together. This motherfucker got kids all over the country, okay? But this particular person that they decided to take on, this sister energy that's a thief and her ass is pregnant, she's using the children now to get an advantage over this person behind the scenes to get them to communicate. So he got a baby dad, he got a baby mom. He got a baby mom, a newly baby mom, or whatever, whatever, that's trying to use the kids to keep him around, and he's trying to use y'all kids to keep you around. You see how you see how that's going right there? Tell me more. To control the narrative in a hospital about you being adopted. Chill. The leader was doing this and paying all of these people, okay, to steal your pentacles. So they had to keep the lie around, to keep the lie alive around you being adopted, so that you wouldn't know like your maiden name, because all of this shit that they're collecting is being collected like in your maiden name. Whatever this adopted name that you took on, that was for a reason, so that you would never look too much into it, and so that someone else could use your maiden name. So that's why they did this fraudulent adoption, and that's why this leader gave you to this family and started paying this family whatever X amount of money, so that this bitch could basically just steal the money and just hold it for themselves or get a copycat energy as needed in case they needed you to show up or sign for some shit. That's why they were doing this. They needed to fulfill the wish of controlling the narrative about this adoption. Tell me about this adoption. Heard you try to sell your soul for this bank. I'm trying to tell you, settlement. I'm trying to tell you, bro. They bought a shit ton of people. They bought a shit ton of people and sold their soul while they was along the way, so that they can get what was in the bank account that was left for you. Adopted you out. I'm telling you, this is a family member that you're at the very top of this. This is someone in your bloodline. This is somebody in your actual bloodline who's doing you dirty like this. Doing you dirty like this, and all the people at the bottom that they've been manipulating this long time is now waking up from all of these mind games and these mental spells and shit. Mental hospital. So now they just saying everything, bitch. They ain't got no filters. They don't give a fuck. Wasn't gonna give a fuck. Money ain't coming in no more. I ain't got my star seed no more. I ain't got zero protection, bitch. It's just like demons all running around the world on demon time. That's literally what it is. And they're spiraling out because they can't control this narrative any fucking more. Tell me about this adoption. Bloodline. Look at this shit. Abuse of power. Abuse of power. Because they needed something in the courts to go their way. They needed you to look mentally incompetent, because that's what the lie that they've been paying for. This person is mentally incompetent. This person is doing drugs. This person is a scammer. This person is like out of control. They needed you to look like that in order to get away with whatever these legal issues were. They had to have all these people abusing their power to control the narrative in court. That's my baby secret admirer. So there's a secret admirer here that's feeling foolish about a fake death certificate and putting you in danger. This is this idiot. This is this idiot, bro. This is this karmic masculine. It's the voodoo for me, for this bitch. This one, this crazy ass one, it's the voodoo for me. This one is going through the craziest fucking backfire. You will never believe. Like you would never believe, because of this fake death certificate and them doing all of these death spells to make this death certificate rock. Now they owe this policy money back. Now they're facing fraud for that on top of all the other shit. Do you see what I'm saying? And now they're feeling foolish, and this person's refusing to let you go, talking about that's my baby. And this bitch is a whole karmic masculine out here talking about, so give me some grace, please give me some grace. I know I've been doing all this voodoo, and I know I got a shit ton of bad juju all over me, but will you have me back? This is why you just gotta let motherfuckers be, because this one crazy as hell. Like, this one really gonna end up in a mental institution. It's this damn voodoo doll. I'm telling you, that voodoo doll in there whooping their ass. They think they got rid of that thing, and they didn't. We have the internet looking. So somebody's looking for something on the internet. Looking for what? Or someone's looking at something on the internet. Or they could be looking on the internet for a way to get rid of this voodoo doll. I'm telling you, there's something in this voodoo doll, and it's whooping their ass, bruh. Damn, bruh. We have change coming out. And karmic, change and karmic. This voodoo doll done a whole 360. This voodoo doll is infused with so much karmic energy. I almost feel like this voodoo doll is what's giving them karma. That's what they feel like is like giving them karma right now. Like these backfires, they feel like it's coming from this voodoo doll. So they're looking up ways on the internet to like how to properly get rid of a voodoo. See these motherfuckers? You see the kind of stupid shit. I just cannot. And you see the kind of dumbass shit. These motherfuckers on the internet. These motherfuckers on the internet trying to figure out how they can fix this voodoo doll. I cannot. These motherfuckers dead ass on the internet. Trying to figure out how to fix this voodoo doll, or how to get rid of it completely. How to like sever, how to like undo root work. You cannot undo root work, bitch. They're literally on the internet trying to figure out how to exercise this voodoo doll and how to like undo root work that they've done on you. I'm telling you. They're scared of this. They know how much death spells and how much root work they wanted you grounded in despair. Do you hear what I'm saying? They wanted you grounded in despair. If you know how many fucking jars in the fucking ocean and how many fucking freezers you're in. These motherfuckers on the internet trying to undo root work. Having meetings trying to discuss this voodoo doll that's whooping they ass, bruh. I don't mean to laugh. It's not that I think it's funny. It's not that I think it's funny. It's just like, I don't even have words for what's happening in this energy. This mental instability is real, bruh. It's like, I don't even know how to explain what's happening in this energy. I just don't. You got motherfuckers talking about how they love you. You got motherfuckers on the internet trying to figure out how to fucking uncharge a voodoo doll. These motherfuckers trying to figure out how to return to sender energy that they sent out. It's like a fucking panic. The energy's so scattered. It's hard to even focus on any one particular thing. They have so many issues. They have so many issues. But this motherfucker at the top, who created this dangerous situation because he wanted to hide you with this adoption so that you would never know what your real name is. This is this motherfucker. I'm telling you, this is this brother energy. This is somebody's nut ass fucking brother. It's a masculine, bro. This feels like a brother that has hated your guts since February. And for no real reason, because I don't even feel like this person even knows you. You're a stranger to this person, but they hate your guts because they've spent so much time watching you get out of things and manifest from like a good place, because they have been watching you and surveillancing you and following you around and stalking the shit out of you. It's like the envy and the jealousy grew stronger in this person the more they saw like your capacity to overcome obstacles. This is really what they're jealous about. This is really what they're jealous about, because in order for them to fucking manifest, they have to cause confusion and astral project into people's energy without permission to steal from them. And you don't have to do that. And this is why they're going through this backlash, because they did this too many times. I'm telling you, I told you, these are the kind of motherfuckers who like to project to get what they want, like to invade into people's energy with the toxic shit, okay? And then just like take over a vessel. And that's what's happening to them. They're tired. I'm telling you, they're running out of steam. This is what you're feeling right now. These confusion spells going back. Because any motherfucker who on the internet trying to figure out how to uncharge a voodoo doll is next level. I'm just saying, that's next level. That's next level. That's a weird ass search, bitch. That's a weird ass search. We have descendants here in history. I'm telling you, like, this person created a 9 to 5 so that you would never know your history, so that you would never know where you come from. Thus, you would never know about this inheritance. Confusion spells. Confusion spells, child. Confusion fucking spells. A liar, violate, and owe. I'm telling you, they owe hella people, because everybody's losing their protection. I'm telling you, some of the brightest starseeds were being held captive by some of the most nastiest. Do you hear what I'm saying? And these handlers are losing their fucking grip, so they're losing their protection. As the starseed wakes up, the less protection these bitches got, the more sun is there. There's less time during the year until it becomes all sunshine for them to hide in the moon. They owe the universe. They owe all of these people that they created these contracts with. No, just buy. You could just buy protection from me. I got star seeds and earth angels for sale, bitch. This is this motherfucker. And all the people whose shit is now on Front Street because they've lost their protection of their star seeds is getting fucked up, and everybody is pissed off. And now they can see the confusion spell. You, to rob you, this nut ass couple. This couple is what's getting this person fucked up. This couple was hired to rob you, and they caught the right one, because this motherfucker ended up holding on too tight to you, obsessed with you, and so was she. And they literally, them fucking with you like this is what's bringing this whole tower down. This is how you know this was divine intervention. This was not like this for no reason. They didn't come across you for no reason. They didn't attempt to rob you for no reason. It was because the Most High was sick of these motherfuckers, and this was your mission, to take these bitches down. It's just as simple as that. To protect the other ones. You know what I'm saying? That's what you were supposed to be doing, and you fucking did it. So your shit is done. Your job is finished. Your job is finished. You don't have to fight this shit no more. This is not you no more. Where Saturday, a date of moving, forgery. Yes, I'm telling you, we keep seeing this teacher, this fucking pedophile, dark witch, bitch ass fucking teacher. I'm telling you, sleepless. This PDF feminines and PDF masculines in this energy, okay? So I don't want y'all to think that I'm being sexist at all when I say that. There's women in this energy and men in this energy that are in this PDF energy. But this all comes down to them forging some shit. It all comes down to a date of something where somebody moved into a piece of property, moved away, or relocated. It's contradicting. Because I thought you was living here. I'm telling you, you could have moved away from like an ex. If you were living with this ex and they had you rooted like in that place and everybody's expecting you to like be there, even the courthouse was expecting you to be like there, and you left this person and you moved and you got like a place by yourself in your own name where it was like you were registered to be whatever, that fucked something up, because you're supposed to be incompetent, remember? I thought you said that this person lives here. How is this person then moved all the way to states away and they're doing this now? I'm telling you, it had something to do with you moving out of this home that you shared with this person. The healer, manipulate. Somebody wants to manipulate this healer, or somebody has healed a very large manipulation, some kind of glamour magic. Rich guy. Travel. So there's a healer here, or something has healed when it comes to some kind of manipulation of a rich guy traveling towards you. Tell me about this rich guy and his travel. Third party bullshit, karmic feminine. So something has been healed in regards to this rich guy energy coming towards you, because they had some kind of third party karmic feminine that was trying to block this. This could be this sister energy, this family member energy, the one who's in court pretending to be you, or forging shit in your name, pretending like you agree to shit. She was the one begging the courts for extra time. This lying sack of shit. We have distant future, ascending, and love offer. I'm telling you, this rich guy energy, this man holding the coin, he's no longer being blocked by this sister energy, okay? This family member who has been begging this masculine for more time. And I feel like if this is the judge or if this is the lawyer, they did. It was like, okay, you need more time, until this person figured out what was really going on. Until this person really was able to like break free of this confusion spell, which seems to have happened, because now this person is like, damn, this shit been going on for long the fuck enough. So now they're ready to bring you this new money. I'm telling you, they've learned something about this nut ass karmic feminine intentionally trying to hide you. I'm telling you, this masculine has this person is looking out. This man holding the coin, this decision maker, this person who now sees this third party clearly about them trying to block you from something in court, they see you, bro, and they're putting an ending. They're putting an ending to this third party energy. Somebody trying to be a third party to your shit, to your inheritance. This weird ass sister want to be a third party to your money. This weird ass masculine energy want to be a third party to your money. These bitches want you to mind your business so bad. And it's like, have you ever mind your business one day in your entire life? Because if you have ever in your life minded your fucking business, the collective wouldn't be sitting having this conversation telling you to give back their shit. Like, how does that even make sense? These people really feel like you're the problem. Like, you shouldn't be doing all of this. You shouldn't be saying all of this. You're minding my business. How does that even make sense in your mind? This is the collective's business. If you were minding your business, instead of trying to get a shit ton of people to steal the collective shit, if you was minding your business, the collective would have nothing to talk about. These people get on my fucking nerves, bro. And they're getting on this rich guy's nerve as well. This guy in the courthouse, he's sick of this dumb shit. He's sick of this stupid shit. There's no more continuances. There's no more nothing. This is why this news is traveling towards you. I'm telling you, this person has a massive amount of respect for you. They're looking at you in this self-love energy, and they have a massive amount of respect for you, okay? This person wants to come bring you a love offer. And this doesn't have to be romantic, okay? Or for some of you, it could be. But this is like somebody who has a tremendous respect for like your ascension process and how you were able to continue to heal and grow while still being aware of what's happening around you with these people. This is someone who's going to bring you a truth, okay? We have moving on here. That's you moving. This person is trying to get to you before this official person gets to you. This is another thing that this person is watching. They're watching you move on from this chaotic, obsessed lover. They're watching you move on and travel. See, this has something to do with you moving. This person could have been watching you since you moved. Like I said, if they had you rooted like in that house with this ex, and everybody was expecting you to be there, okay? When you moved, I feel like they had been watching you the whole time to see if you were like participating in all of the crazy shit. Like if you were the kind of crazy that these people were saying that you were. So like, okay, once you left and separated from this person and you were out on your own, is this person going to be crazy? Like I feel like they were watching you to see if you were a crazy person after you moved on from this person. And this person is like impressed because they're seeing you have been doing nothing but loving on yourself, like real genuine loving on yourself, while these motherfuckers is spinning out. You was putting in the hard work to perfect yourself. This is why this person has so much respect for you, because they have been watching you. This feels like for a couple years. I don't know how long ago you broke up with this person, but they have been watching how you move and the things that you do since you moved out of this house, out of this neighborhood, away from this lover, away from this family, to see if you're crazy or not. I'm telling you, that was the purpose. To see if you were just going to start acting like a nut. And it was not what they expected. You were not what they expected. I'm telling you. These people were expecting you to be a lunatic. These people were expecting to find you cracked out on a corner. Like, these people were expecting you to be a nutcase. You were not what they expected. The veil was lifted on who you actually were once you moved and separated from these people. I'm telling you, you were innocent. You're completely innocent in this mature man's mind. If you have kids, you show big love to your kids. Like, you're nothing like what this person was expecting you to be. Look at this shit. Transition and jealous and envy. Yeah, and they realize that it's just the fact that you've gone through some kind of transition. Okay? You've moved out of your south node and now you're in your north node, and that's really what this came down to. This person found out that what's really going on here is that people are jealous of your self-love and your protection. I'm telling you, they found out. This is some kind of informant who infiltrated this shit. He was looking and spying and surveillancing, child, and he was damn sure watching you once you left from like the view sites of whoever this handler is in your life, and they found out the truth behind you. You are nothing like what they expected you to be. They were so surprised. Intuition in a reverse. I'm telling you, they found out that somebody was just ignoring their intuition because they were jealous of you, jealous of your home life, jealous of how you get down with your kids, jealous of how you get down with your own self-love, like just jealous of like your essence. And this is why they were so surprised when they found out that this karmic masculine was a dickhead and just talking yada yada out of their fucking mouth because you're happy, and that's why they're concerned. This is literally what this is. They thought that they was going to get some kind of achievement by telling people that you're crazy, telling people that you're mentally ill, you cannot handle yourself, you can't handle money, so that these mentally unstable motherfuckers, i.e. this nut-ass fucking karmic feminine and this nut-ass karmic masculine, this couple could steal your money. I'm telling you, they was paying people to say that you belong in a mental hospital. This is mouth magic. They were hoping that if they can get enough people to believe that you're mentally unstable, then the right one would believe it and they would just lock you up. And they would be like, oh, whew, shit, okay, let's go back to stealing. This is what they were hoping for. These motherfuckers stupid as hell, child. Dumb as hell, child. Let's get some guidance to get up out of this energy. I'm telling you, this plan was chopped and screwed from the beginning. Two mentally unstable ass motherfuckers gonna try to convince the world that you're the only sane motherfucker is mentally unstable. How is that gonna work? You got a red flag walking around calling other people red flags? How does that work in your mind? How does that work in your mind, bro? Some dumb shit, bro. We have separation here from the Empress. I'm telling you. Somebody does not have any contact with you. Somebody is feeling this separation between you and them, and it's making them crazy because in their mind, they own you. This nut-ass karmic masculine, he swear he owns you. I'm telling you. That's my Empress. I didn't paid for that Empress, motherfucker. I'm telling you. Let's get be a whole superstar, somebody in a superstar, somebody in the public eye that then got all their juice off the Empress. They got all their juice off of Empress. And now they feel like this is insubordination. You're supposed to be handleable. What the fuck? This motherfucker really complained like this motherfucker is going to HR. This motherfucker want to speak to a manager. Because you won't bow down. This is the dumbest shit, bro. Because you won't bow down. Do you see the dumb shit, bro? And this is exactly why you have this kind of spiritual authority dealing with this fucking idiot, bro. Because this one gotta go. I'm sick of this one. You really gonna say I paid for her? I don't be getting it, bro. I don't be getting it, bro. I don't be getting that, bro. I could never, like, that just sounds like, why would you even wanna? I bought you? Bruh. That's exactly why you have this kind of spiritual authority, okay? You were literally carved out to do this mission, literally. You literally were. Because it was the world's biggest love spell, bro. It was the world's biggest love spell. It was the world's biggest love spell. And it was an easy love spell because they manifest off of things that you could, like, only things that you can see. 3D things of this world. They only know how to manifest off of what they can see. So there is no embracing of the unknown. So you only can do what you know because you're only focusing on 3D things, what you can see. Once you add in the spiritual aspect, which gives you insight to all the things that are absolutely contributing that you cannot see, that these motherfuckers refuse to acknowledge, it's like you playing half the game and it's like you're choosing to play half the game. It's very strange. You know that there can't even be darkness without light. So how is it that you feel like this is like some shit that's finna rock? How do you feel like this shit is finna rock? But they don't get that far. They don't get that far. They don't get that far, bro. Complex situation. Oh shit, this motherfucker is on a soul journey. They in here just a fucking steamrolling ahead. We have to tie we have to put somebody connected to this person. And this is why they're trying to sit in this blast from the past. Because they see that you're steamrolling. They see that you're building momentum. They see that you're steamrolling past this shit, bro. They see it. But you're embracing this journey. And you're literally on your soul's journey. And you're going to this superstar. You done already found your star. People already looking at you as the healer. You're getting ready to move into your superstar. And that's why it's like, oh shit, now we gotta attach somebody from the past to this motherfucker because we need some of that juice. But your spiritual team is warning people to tread lightly in your energy because you are steamrolling and you will steamroll right the fuck over a bitch in a heartbeat. Do you hear what I'm saying? Child, listen here. Continue to be out here in your big faith energy because all these guilty consciences, something's got to come up with all this energy. And it feels like it's going to come up in the form of confessions and courthouse drama. Anyway, my loves, I'm leaving this one right here. Please like this video on your way out. And I will be back with you guys tomorrow. I tell you, love you guys. Bye.